Hey, what's up? CP's thoughts. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, but you know, I've been focusing on other things like family, working, my other YouTube channel, which is the Drunk Monk Show and whatnot. That's my gaming channel. But nah, this was a video as an opinion or my response to the interview between Raven-Symoné and Oprah. You know, something that has been just driving me nuts the past couple days, and I just felt like, you know what, I want to get it out, have it on film, give my opinion, you know, see what other people think, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just for my own sanity, you know. But and if you haven't seen the interview, I'll include a link to it in the description box. But basically, before I give my opinion on what Raven-Symoné said, I just have to point out something that I feel like a lot of people missed, is that if it wasn't for Oprah, there probably wouldn't have been no controversy at all. Because what a lot of people forget is that, in my opinion, Oprah can be a piece of shit, okay? Oprah can be a piece of shit because, you know, unlike, say, a Larry King or, you know, somebody that's professional where they just ask the questions and allow the person to speak and whatnot, Oprah is along the same level as, say, like a Maury Povich or and not even as bad as Maury Povich, or I would say a Jerry Springer, but not even as bad as a Jerry Springer. Like, she's on a level of, for me, just a level of bullshit where it's like she can't conduct an interview without interrupting the person and giving her own fucking opinion and manipulating the conversation, you know, derailing the conversation and the controversy. And that's the problem that I have with Oprah. You know, it's not enough that she brought up the tweet, which was worth having a conversation. You know, the tweet last year where Raven-Symoné was like, you know, saying, yeah, you know, I'm glad that, you know, gay marriage is moving forward. I can, you know, I would like to, you know that I can get married with the person I'm in love with, whatever, which is fine. That's worth having a conversation. But where the shit went south, where the shit went bad, is because Oprah tried to do the whole fucking label thing, as if, oh, well, how come you didn't take on the label of being gay, whatever. And that's how it became a conversation of labels. I mean, I'm sure if it wasn't for Oprah's bullshit antics, this never would have became a controversy and never would have become a conversation, you know. And but using that as a segue into what Raven-Symoné was saying about how, you know, people took what she said into, oh, she's not being black and she's not claiming to be African American and whatever. You got to look at the context. I'm sure if you sat down and had a drink with Raven-Symoné, of course she knows she's fucking black. She's not insane. Come on, dog. You know, people can't give people the benefit of the fucking doubt. It's just like back in the day with the whole Mary J. Blige and the chicken nuggets or chicken sandwich, whatever that Burger King commercial shit was. People love to take shit out of context instead of seeing it for what the fuck it is. Look, what Raven-Symoné was saying, I think, and maybe I could be wrong, but I think where she went on her rant about labels is because she was trying to address a bigger problem, I think, which is a problem, in my opinion, dominant or prevalent in the African American community. You know what I'm saying? The thing about being an African American like myself and a lot of others is that there is a great pressure. There is like a great expectation of, you know, bullshit expectations. For example, like, it's funny because black people hate stereotypes. We hate being stereotyped, yet we celebrate and expect stereotypes. You know what I mean? Follow me on this. So when she was addressing labels, what she was saying is, I don't want to fall into the bullshit African American stereotypical labels. I just want to be myself. I want to express myself. I don't want to be referred to as gay. I don't want to be referred to as African American. Of course she knows she's African American, but when you take on the definition or when you take on that label of African American, it comes with a lot of bullshit where you're supposed to think a certain way, you're supposed to be God-fearing, you're supposed to be, you know, soul food eating, you're supposed to be like all this bullshit to the point where for her as an entertainer, it's difficult to be an entertainer or an artist because you feel this pressure to fit into the mold of African American expectations, and when you don't fulfill this, I guess, obligation or whatever, the African American community will say fuck you. You know, doesn't matter if you're goddamn Raven-Symoné on the Cosby Show. You've had a career for 25 years. You've done music. You've done all these amazing things. You've been featured on Disney, which not a lot of African American kids have been able to do. And the moment that you like go against the grain, black people say, ah, fuck that, fuck you, ah, how dare you, ah. And it's like, damn, dog, like she didn't say she, in my opinion, I don't think she was saying that she wasn't black. She was just saying, I don't like to be labeled African American because I'm not your typical African American. I don't like to be labeled gay because, as she said in the interview, yes, I you know, when I was younger, I was attracted to both male and female. It just so happened that I'm in a relationship that she was saying she's happy in and everything else with a woman. You know, so it's like, look, I guess the point that I'm making with this is that, and I know it seems kind of jumbled, I don't fault what Raven-Symoné said during the interview at all. I fault Oprah, and I definitely fault us as a culture in terms of African Americans, you know, in terms of like, we need to get away from this monolithic, hive-minded thinking of, you know, we got to think the same, we got to act the same, we got to worship the same, we got to be the same. All of that is a bunch of bullshit. We need to celebrate diversity. You know what I mean? We need to celebrate individualism. You know what I mean? We need to just rechange our thinking and stop feeling so threatened by those who have a level of critical thinking and are able to form their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely that person where I form my own fucking opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not God-fearing. I'm not religious. I have no problem criticizing religion. I have no problem criticizing feminism, dogma, culture, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's something that not a lot of people can do. And that's something that I'm not trying to bark up my own tree, but not everybody is capable of doing or conveying it in an effective message. I would hope I was one of those people, you know, but at the end of the day, like, yeah, this should not be an issue where, oh, she didn't take on the African American label. She's not representing her people, and she's saying this, and she's confused, and blah 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 blah. All the crazy, insane charges on Twitter. We need to get away from this. We need to grow as a people, and we need to like open our minds and expand, and stop being so outraged over silly shit. There's more important things to worry about. You know what I mean? I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, I don't mind elaborating in a future video. You know, let me know what you think in the comments and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from with this, or conveying what I'm saying in this message. But yeah, appreciate you for watching. Raven-Symoné, just do your thing. Don't worry about the haters. And as always, peace.